Let's see your fish.
Now that's on your fly.
That was on my fly, it died. Good sea trout, you said he was there.
No.
Yeah.
On that little tiny one.
That's what I call a wicked parallel park job into the bushes. Yeah. No. Being able to parallel park is one thing. Being able to parallel park into a clearing of little bushes, now that's a skill. Oh yeah, just back her right in there. That's good stuff right there. Alright. You're on another fishing adventure with Fisherman Stan. So on Google Map, Google Earth, spotted a couple really nice ponds, big ponds. The bigger the ponds, usually the bigger the fish. You have to hike a few K up around this gully, up a little small river, and then to the really big pond, and then right beside that pond is another big pond. I'm calling them the twin ponds. I've never got to them. I've tried to get to them now twice. Tried taking this road. The road got way too terrible and I didn't even make it halfway. So I'm gonna try to get there this way. But, you know, it's all marsh. Can't really get through marsh. So I'm gonna try to get there today. No promises. No promises. But as always, you know, sure I'll give you guys something funny to laugh about if I don't give you some fish to enjoy. Alright, check it out. I'll keep updating on this hike. Got my bug net. Yeah, I know, you're probably like, man, you are such a wimp. Black flies just started coming out around our area last night. Yesterday was the first day I noticed them, and I can't believe I was eaten alive. I couldn't even, I'm already getting bit now. Like, but I don't know, they're not that bad, but they're not that great. And especially towards the evening, they get bad. Not only that, we got mosquitoes coming out every odd evening. They're not an everyday thing yet, but I got the bug net. I ain't messing around. I'd rather be able to fish in comfort. When you're getting bit, you're gonna be getting cranky, getting angry. You're not gonna fish as long. You're not gonna have a good time, and you're gonna come home with a bunch of welts, maybe some diseases. So, bug net. Yeah. Well, I made it to the top of that first spot. I'm up past that little miniature gully slash pond. So little beaver house there. And I've made it to the little tiny brook slash little brook that's running from this big pond. So I guess now I gotta just hike that, follow that up, if I can get all the way up there. Here's open, so far so good. First I'm gonna stop here and try for a couple trout. Wow. Look at this hog that I just nailed on my beetle. First trout of the day. That gives me hope that the spot I'm going to is going to have some nice trout. Seeing him feeding, his snout just came up right in front of here. Threw that beetle a couple times and bam, he came for it. First couple of casts, that's amazing. I just nailed my second keeper trout. Almost as big as the last one, about 12 inches. Seems like in this creek there's not a lot of trout, which I like. It's not like small fish rising everywhere. But every time I see a snout come up, it's usually one of these bigger sized brookies. And I seen him feeding right by that corner, made 2 casts to him, bam. Thank God I have my bug net. Look at all these black flies on me. It's nuts out here. Alright. Three nice keeper trout so far. I've caught about 5, let 2 go. Flies are gone crazy. I wish I could show you guys a fish taken on film, but I have nowhere to really set up the camera. Alright, I'm gonna give this spot a little flick. Alright, This is the second little gully. I remember seeing this one from Google Map, and it should thin off into the river for a little bit and then open up into the pond. Stop for a little snack now. Here's my skimmer of keepers so far. They're all pretty nice trout. I'm very impressed. They're all nice trout. My limit's 12, so that's 3. Alright, let's see what we can get. Have a little snack, take a breather, and then continue on the hike. Beautiful day. I'm just in front of the little lake, that lake pond I should say, that I was hiking to. Stopped in this little hole here, got 2 keepers. First one was a nice fish. I'd like you to take a look at the second one I nailed. Wish I could have got it on film. Alright. Look at that slab right there. I'm gonna guess that fish is at least 2 pounds. I'm gonna guess it'll probably be 2 pounds on the dot, maybe 2 1/4. It's a nice fish. It's a nice stringer. The real place I wanted to fish was here, and I'm just getting here now. I still have 2 more holes to hit before I get there. Alright, might be limited out by then. Alright, so here's all my keepers so far. 4 nice little guys, 10 inches, and this big 14-inch slob. Beautiful. Well, those are the only ones I kept. I let go a few that were a nice size, well, the 10-inch range. Nothing like this big guy. That would have been a great fight to get on film in that little creek. He was taking line off my reel and everything. They broke my halter I had to hold the fish on, so I had to cut a new heavy-duty one. Well, as you can see, I came all the way up that brook, like I said. I seen on Google Earth. Finally arrived to this pond that I've been looking at for a while. From everything I've seen, like if you add up everything around it, it's seclusion, there's no real trails here. I thought, well, this looks like a place that would produce like big brook trout. And then, you know, all I did was hike up this little creek and look at the trout I've already got. This creek in some spots was like no more than 3 feet wide. You could step over it 1 foot on each side. So, in my mind, that means this lake, which has no name, this pond, which has no name, yeah, should have some nice trout in it. I'm not saying I'm gonna get any, because I have nowhere to hike. Without a boat, you can't go across any of this shoreline. Or any of this shoreline. So all I can do is wade up to there, fish my way out around here for a few hours, see if there's any big boys hanging around the tail out, which generally does happen. So far it's been a good day and a good trip. If I get anything else here, that would just be the icing on the cake. Alright, let's do this. Well, I'm gonna hang out here for a little while. Hopefully at least an hour. I tried the dry fly for a while, my foam beetle, no rises, no fish are really jumping out here. But you gotta look how big this nice pond and lake is. And all the fish I've caught so far, like all such nice size fish, especially that last one. And they all came from here. So when I look at this place, I picture monster big brook trout. Not a place where you're gonna catch tons and tons of them, but there's probably a few monsters lurking out here. So I decided if I'm not gonna catch a fish, I'm not gonna catch a big fish. So I put on a nice big white streamer, and I'm gonna go out and fish that streamer through here. It's on a number 2 long streamer shank hook. Number 2 long shank hook. Pull that thing through the water. Well, back where we started. I hiked my way back. It's going on 8 o'clock now, so I'm gonna head home and have some beer. I think I deserve them. I earned them. That's my skimmer trout. I got 8 altogether. I could keep 12, so it's pretty good. Alright, let's go get those beers.